Hey guys, it's Shannon here, wishing y'all a happy Farm to School week. Farm to School week is all about thinking about our connection with the food that we eat and the farmers that grow it, and other farm products too, and then bringing that connection into your school day. So usually that would look like chicken visits in the garden. It would look like meeting some local farmers. Last year we met a local woman who grows indigo, and she taught us how to use that plant to dye the fabric that she weaves, which was really cool. And then the big celebratory piece would be the annual Fall Harvest Festival and Veggie Cook-Off, which 8th graders work so hard to pull off every year. Obviously, this year is different, as you guys know, but in honor of Farm to School Week, I wanted to check in with everyone and share what's been going on in your garden. The youth intern team and I, they're all former Buford students, have been working really hard to support each other and keep this garden going despite school being all virtual. So I thought we would go on a little tour and I could share with y'all what's been going on in your garden. Fall is an interesting time in the garden. We've got a lot of summer stuff still around, like peppers and flowers, but we've also started getting ready for winter. You can see some of that white fabric covering our winter crops. Here we have some sweet potatoes. We'll dig them up in a couple weeks when they're ready, but in the meantime, you can actually eat the leaves of sweet potatoes, cook it like you would kale. Here's a bed of kale right here that the interns just planted a few weeks ago. It's looking good. Lettuce greens, those are carrots under there, and more kale. You might be wondering about the row cover. In the fall, it protects from bugs and bunnies and groundhogs, and in the winter, it will protect the plants from freezing temperatures and frost. And we got some peppers over here. These are Brazilian starfish hot peppers. They're very spicy and pretty goofy looking. And fish peppers. They make an amazing hot sauce and they're incredibly spicy. We also have a whole other bed of sweet peppers. Here we see an Italian pepper called Jimmy Nardello. And collard greens. Those will actually grow really big over the fall and winter, and like the kale, they'll survive the frost. You can see those tiny little holes where caterpillars have taken a couple of bites, but they'll do great regardless. Let's go look over at one of our fences. Oh, that's Groundhog Patrol right there. This is a vine called bitter melon, and it's actually a really important crop in a lot of Middle Eastern and Asian food traditions. And a loofah gourd growing on the fence closest to the track and field. Loofahs are actually one of the ways that you can make sponges. It's a giant gourd. If you want to make a sponge, you just let it dry out and then peel the skin off. Hiding in the loofah gourd vines is a plant called passion flower. It's this beautiful tropical looking flower. It's actually native to Virginia, and it makes these little tennis ball sized fruits that kind of smells a little bit like pineapple or mango and can be sort of sour. It's very tasty. And of course, a great fall crop is popcorn. It's been growing all summer. Let's take a look at how it's doing. This is a beautiful rainbow variety of popcorn that hopefully we'll get to pop together one day over a campfire. We also have kiwis. They're hard to find under these vines, but they're worth it because they are perfectly ripe right now. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour.
Happy Farm to School